It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Tell them Canada Dry.
It's time for D-A-D. It's Dynamite After Dark.
Hit it.
Tell me what's my age. Tell me what's my occupation. Tell me what's my race. Tell me is it with inflation. Tell me what's my age. Tell me what's my race. Tell me all my sexual distaste. Tell me what you need. Tell me how you feel. Tell me all your information. I wanna know.
Welcome to this week's edition of Dynamite After Dark. I am, of course, your host with the most. Your number one contender for the Limitless Championship. It's the JFB James from Boston. God, that sounds good just rolling off the tongue.
It sounds good, but it doesn't sound as good as this.
That's good.
I am your patron saint of professional wrestling. I'm that gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. I'm Canada effing Dry, damn it. You know, I reviewed Monday Night Raw. I don't know if you saw it.
Wasn't much to review.
Yeah.
I know, but it got quite the stir on my review. It had like 50 people bitching at me.
People don't like it when you criticize WWE.
Well, yeah, like I got a lot of love for it too. It's like it's either love or hate, right?
Yeah, there's no in between. Not like that was an intelligent retort in review. Cheerio. No, there's none of that. It's either I loved it or Canada Dry, I'm coming to Canada to kill you. Either way. I mean, not me. Not me. JFB's got nothing but love for you, my friend.
Love and peace. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, you got the hearts floating around JFB.
I don't know what's going on. So I found out that when you update the newest version of the Mac OS, when you have your camera on, it starts doing weird stuff.
What? Like what can we? Oh, there you go. How do you do that?
You
You
just
just go like
sign,
this?
see if they start floating up.
What else can we do? Let's try it out.
No, it's only on my camera. It won't work on your
Okay,
camera.
what else can you do?
I can do this.
That's cool.
And I can do this.
I like that. That adds to the show, right?
Yeah. So
What if you stick up the middle finger? Does it pop up a bunch of birds?
Let's see.
anyways, you're joined, of course, by, well, let's face facts. This is the four horsemen of the apocalypse, if you will. We got down in the corner, that corner right there. Down that corner.
GM Joe?
GM Joe, the greatest American GM, and he's not anonymous.
No, I am not. Here's my lovely face.
I love the anonymous GM. I love it.
I'm not saying I don't love him or hate him. I'm just saying I take my full criticism right in the face.
I'd like to see if like he came on the show today with a bag on his head.
How you doing,
but,
Mr. Joseph Graham?
You know what? I realized, guys, it's been a week since I've been a podcast with all of you guys. I've really missed you all. I've had a busy week of doing stuff. Aww. But I really do enjoy my time here talking wrestling with you guys.
Hell yeah, you do.
Yeah, we love it too, man.
It's real to me, damn it. Then, of course, we are joined by, God, the sexiest, smoothest voice. And
it gives me chills. It gives me chills.
It gives me goosebumps. I got them right now. Talk about Mr. Isaacs. Mr. Isaacs, how you doing this evening?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the FN expert, Mr. Isaacs, and tonight I am not playing the role of JFB. I am playing the role of Better Than Your Boyfriend, Ryan Rich.
Now, Michael Smith says something that's not correct.
No,
this
that's
belongs to
Liam.
Liam. Liam is the magician. JFB is something else.
I could do like this trick where I could be like,
why did you do that?
Is this the GCW show?
Mirrors, baby, smoke 'em mirrors.
Guys, you know what? Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, lately Dynamite has started with some weird shenanigans, but we start off with the first match. We start with Moxley versus Jay Lethal for the Continental Classic in the gold bracket. Bryan Danielson is on commentary. One-eyed Bryan Danielson. Here are some of my notes. Well, a wizard then don't hate. Hey, I'll take that too. Woo! I love the version. I love their version of this elite, of the elite G1 climax. I just love the format. I love how they're doing this. Yeah, there needs to be more people involved, and I'm sure they're going to work out the kinks with this year's edition and go into next year and redo it and retool it and get a lot more characters in. Captain Blood is coming down to the ring. I would love to see this era's version of Jon Moxley versus Lethal at his best when he was in Ring of Honor. I think that would have been a captivating match. And not saying that this wasn't. I love that they gave homage to the All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown and listing the names of the greats that have been Triple Crown winners beats my Peruso heart to 100 million miles a minute. Lethal actually looked really good in this match. Let's not kid around. He looked freaking fantastic. He was neutralizing Mox's aggressiveness early. Lethal looking like the Lethal of old. It wasn't as fast. He wasn't as quick, but he kept to the ground game. He kept to his base game. I loved his methodicalness to the match, how he was methodical in the moves that he used. That top rope dragon screw hurt my knee so bad. I've been limping.
Hurt my knee.
It hurt my knee.
Yeah.
I've been limping since that move. Like my knee is swollen already.
I do.
Yeah, great series of reversals. We went from a small boy package to a rear naked choke to the figure four. Great series of matches. Mox wins, which is not a huge surprise. But I think the big surprise is how well Jay Lethal looked in the ring with Jon Moxley. Canada Dry, you go first, my friend.
I really enjoyed this match, and I like the combination of Mox and Jay Lethal. I really like them, their chemistry in the ring together. They flow.
Yeah.
Like I don't really like people that are similar to Mox when they wrestle. I like people that are more like Jay Lethal because the matches are much better. No big surprise with Jon Moxley winning. Jay Lethal is on the downside of his career, so yeah,
absolutely. GM Joe, tell us what you thought, brother.
I really enjoyed this match. Like you both said, it great. Like styles make fights, and these are two guys that go together they're both veterans. They know how to put on a good match.
Yeah.
I think I've been subliminally like shaking my knee since that dragon screw whip spot. So feels like I've just been jumping my knee because it looked like it hurt so bad. But yeah, like I said, I really love the round robin format. Yeah. I prefer it much more to a single elimination match, especially because it allows people who normally couldn't afford to eat a loss to take one because they still have more chances to win.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. Let's go F and expert real quick, and then we'll go to our guest.
Yeah, I love this match. I thought it was very good. I don't know what's up with Jon Moxley here lately, but he's actually putting on really good performances in the past few matches. Got to give him props for that. I don't think I've ever seen a bad Jay Lethal match. And I love the guy. Like, he's very underappreciated. He is such a damn good wrestler. Yeah. And he makes everybody look like $1 million when he's in the ring. He's just fantastic. I really enjoyed it.
Yep. And we are joined, of course, by Mr. Ruthless, the ranted, the underdog, if you will, PCB, what's going on, my brother?
Not so much. AEW is out of business now.
Oh, what?
Uh,
Hey, before you talk anymore, we need to see that dance.
Yeah, let's see the dance.
oh yeah.
Now you had. I noticed backstage you had some sort of monkey or something.
Yeah, my was poor animals.
What are their names?
Schwartz McMahon, Daylight.
Oh,
All right.
yeah. So what did you think of the match?
The match, I agree with my DM. The round robin is the best, and Moxley deserved to win because I know it by 1 second in my head. Moxley will win.
Anything else you want to add?
Shout out to Time Mero. What's up on my baby?
Okay, just looking after your baby.
I love it. Let's keep him on for one more segment, really.
Okay.
Kingston. Eddie Kingston does a promo from Saturday night. Here's a couple of my notes. He says he knew that there were no scrubs in this tournament. And an amazingly emotional promo from Kingston, something that you don't see. He talks about taking the loss, being behind the 8 ball, and knowing that he has to face Danielson next week or this Saturday. He says, hey, guess what? You know what? I gotta get recovered. I'm gonna take an Epsom salt bath. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get better, and I'm gonna try to beat Danielson. They cut to Danielson, who cuts an aggressively face promo about not being behind the 8 ball. I'm working with a bad eye that's broken in 2 places. You think I'm caring? And he just cuts an amazing promo. Let's go to PCB first, my friend. What did you think of this promo?
Well, AEW had the great promos in every year.
Yeah.
So, Jason, I know he's the guy, but Brian Jason, Jason to be a hard match for us from AEW for Saturday Night Solution, but Brian Jason though to New Japan Wrestling. AEW, so this be the match of the night on Saturday night, but with for a harsh, but I know Brian Davidson will definitely beat him.
Now, do you have any special food you like to eat with these matches?
Pizza, wings, and DMW favorite food is pancakes.
Oh hell
Jim
yeah.
Jones' favorite food is pancakes. Is this true?
Can you blame him?
I mean, I like pancakes. I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but I will never turn down some pancakes. That's right.
I'm never turning down no pancakes.
Pizza and pancakes.
Maybe Charlotte Flair's pancakes I'm gonna turn down.
Hey-o.
Whoa! All right, PCB. We'll talk to you later, brother.
Talk to you later.
Okay. See you here.
All right.
Bye.
So let's go to the GM Joe. GM Joe, your thoughts on this promo?
I absolutely loved it. Like, Danielson just knows how to get you fired up. Like, he could freaking be talking about a freaking water icicle. I mean, he's going to get it over. He's going to get himself over. He's going to get you amped up for this fight, and I cannot wait for it. And even with Kingston, like, he's sort of growing on me as of, like, when he's not crying and complaining, and, like, when he's actually, like, cutting these promos, putting people over, putting over this classic, like, he's doing a fantastic job with it.
Yeah, absolutely. F an expert, your thoughts, my friend.
This was absolute gold. I love this. I thought Kingston did amazing. I thought Danielson was just fire. Like, this was a fire segment, and I loved it. Everything about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Canada Dry, your thoughts, my friend.
I hope he doesn't wear that eye patch for too long, because the eye patch in AEW has been done to death. So as soon as you can get that eye patch off, get rid of it.
Yeah, he's a better wrestling version of Rocky Romero. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it. I'm committed to it. He is a better wrestling version of Rocky Romero.
Now, if he was in WWE, he'd have a pirate. He'd be slowly transforming into a pirate.
Yeah, exactly.
Slowly.
I'm just gonna
He's
say,
getting more pirate every week.
like, if Danielson could just do commentary every week, I'd be fine with it.
Yes.
Because I've been on the record to say that my favorite combination of like recent commentary is Danielson and Ronaldo during this Cruiserweight Classic in the WWE. Absolutely phenomenal.
Very good. Very good.
Let's just put it out there, okay? Danielson on the mic is just pure unadulterated gold. And you're right. He should be, I mean, you know, it should be him and Taz and Excalibur all the time. When Danielson retires, that's who it should be. I'll tell you who it shouldn't be, though. That's our next segment. Shivani's in the back talking about Sting's last match.
Woo!
It's going to be in Greensboro, North Kakalaka. Now,
Woo!
No better place.
this is where Revolution is going to be held. This stadium has one of the greatest histories of all time when it comes to wrestling. Screw NSG, screw any place else. Greensboro, North Carolina is the hotbed for the NWA and for wrestling history. Sting comes out with Ric Flair, and I don't want to spend too much time on this, but am I the only one who is wondering why was Ric Flair cutting a promo about Sting and talking about Sting as if Sting was not in the room? He faced the camera.
Well, this is what I
promo.
Okay, let's forget that for a second, because why does Ric Flair look like he's trying to look like he's 22?
Because that's Ric Flair.
That's Ric Flair.
It's got the drip.
Ric Flair needs to, he needs to dress down a little bit. He needs to. Oh my goodness! I'd rather see him wear jeans and a shirt, eating pudding.
But it's Ric Flair. He's always going to be trying to style and profile.
I'm trying to style and profile here with a walker all studded up in gems.
Okay,
why is he looking at the camera?
Real quick, I don't have much to say about this, but I sat here and this thought crossed my mind while listening to them talk.
Yes.
So I don't know how many out here really know the long history of Sting and Flair. But for some reason, I feel like Flair is going to screw over Sting, and that's going to be Sting's final match.
Hello? Come on. We know this to be true. Liam Joe shedding light in a cloud of darkness. Have an expert your thoughts, my friend.
Yeah, I thought this was a very good, like, nostalgia kind of throwback segment here. It was nice to see Sting and Flair together. Yeah. And to hear them both cut a promo at the same time. It popped me. I liked it. I do kind of have a feeling that Flair's going to turn on Sting at some point. I'm not sure if he'll do it at the final match. He might do it before and then manage the heel.
To shoehorn his way into the match.
Yeah, but I do think he'll turn on Sting. I don't think he's just going to just come out and woo and clap and that'll be the end of it. But I'm curious to see what happens here.
Because realistically, it's just like the guy from Beyond the Mat. If I'm not booked, I'm not showing up.
I'm not booked, Terry. I'm not booked.
I mean, whether it's the Four Horsemen version, the Black Scorpion version, Flair is destined to turn on Sting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's go to match number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about Mark Briscoe, Bang Bang, versus Roosh. In the second match of the Continental Classic, here's some of my quick notes. Briscoe is hyped, but Roosh is ultra focused. Neither don't wait. They come at each other, kind of like two spider monkeys hyped up on meth and Mountain Dew. This won't be a technical affair. This is, as JR would say, this is a slobber knocker. It was a pure slobber knocker the entire time. I think we should have called this match Chop Fest 2023 because that's what this was. They just chopped the living hell out of each other. They chopped the shit out of each other. Woo! All right. Great diving elbow from the apron by Mark Briscoe. Love how he does the two guns. It was a good win by Roosh. This was a toss-up. It could have gone either way. I'm gonna go with the effing expert first. Mr. Isaacs, your thoughts on this match number 2?
This was a solid match. I like the fact that I love the fact that Mark Briscoe is in this.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna eat a lot of pins, but
Yep.
I'm glad to see him at least there. He puts on entertaining matches. He's fun to watch. Roosh, sometimes it's good to watch, sometimes he's not. I think this was a pretty fun match. It didn't blow the door off the hinges or anything, but it was good for what it was.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Justin, are you calling from the bottom of a hole?
Do we need to send Lassie to come get you?
Do we need to? Oh, there's a light there. Is that the flashlight in the hole?
We're gonna sing "Sending Our Love Down the Well."
Oh yes, I love that song.
Page 27 of Wellgate. Justin, we are sending you some food. Tell us what your favorite
He's
pizza
slowly disappearing into the dark.
No, he's falling.
Oh my God. Canada Dry, your thoughts on this match?
I can't really talk about this match when I'm concerned for Justin at the bottom of the hole. Justin, you gonna be okay?
You're right above him, man. Put a rope down.
I'm gonna drop a rope.
All right. No, I kind of knew Roosh was gonna win this. I feel like Tony Khan isn't high on Mark Briscoe as a singles wrestler.
Yeah.
So I feel he's going to get the Jay White treatment. Oh, not Jay White treatment, the Jay Lethal treatment.
Yeah.
Not Jay White, Jay Lethal treatment. So, I feel like some of these people are just there to take losses for some of the better talent in the tournament. So he's one of those guys.
I mean, if you look at the G1's history, there's always that one.
Yeah.
Well, they got 3-4 in this tournament that are just guys who are going to get 0.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Justin, how the hell are you? And tell us what you thought about the second match.
So before I get to the second match, can I talk about what you guys talked about before the second match? Which is
The one that you're at the bottom of the hole?
Yeah, I love you too, Aaron. I really do.
I'm just concerned.
We don't reveal real names here. We only reveal kayfabe names, Justin.
I want to talk about this. People are getting awfully comfortable calling me Aaron, okay?
Okay, Mr. Canada Dry.
That's better.
That's Mr. Dry.
Yeah, Mr. Dry.
Dry. Oh, wait, I'm a little wet. Never mind.
So...
It's after dark.
Whoa.
So I agree with everything that you guys are saying about Stain's last match. There's one thing, though. The fact that they announced it for Sunday, March 3rd is kind of surprising to me because JFB, if you've been seeing my Facebook, buddy, I'll be at the Celtics and Warriors on March 3rd, so I won't be able to see Revolution. So I kind of wish this was on March 2nd, but...
okay, well, I got you here, Justin. While I have you here.
Oh, no.
No, it's good. It's good. You're an NBA fan, right?
Yeah.
I think this in-season tournament in the NBA is ridiculous.
Oh, I agree. No, you're not.
I think it's pure garbage.
You're not gonna see me disagree with anybody because I hate this in-season tournament too.
An in-season tournament is just who wants to win the second best prize in the NBA.
Well, no. See, here's the crazy thing. Like, I saw a report. I don't know if they're going to do it next year, but apparently, like, the winner of this in-season tournament, like, gets an automatic bid to the playoffs, which is the absolute stupidest thing. It's like when baseball.
Yeah, because the winner's probably an elite playoff team, anyways.
Well, not just that, but that makes as much sense as the All-Star game determining home field advantage in baseball in the World Series.
Right.
Yeah, I just find it absolutely stupid with that. But yeah, this match, I had no problem with the winner. Really didn't. But yeah, Slapfest 2023, it sounds perfect.
I'm copywriting that.
You saved Justin from the hole.
Yeah, we're celebrating
to make
pulling the
fireworks
boys in the
happen?
well.
Oh my God.
What did you do to get the fireworks? Oh, he's just like it's not timed out perfectly.
It's
not
random.
Random.
Uh,
Thinking I'm gonna be swatting.
I hope you get to turn into a kitten or something.
I
was
really
just
hope that never goes off if we're doing like a 10-bell salute or something like that.
we'll just like play off like God's playing fireworks in heaven.
All right, GM Joe, your thoughts on the second match?
I enjoyed it. Like these guys, they just nothing technical, just went in there, beat the crap out of each other. Freaking Mark Briscoe is Teflon. That man can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Like he's so over with everybody in that crowd. Like it doesn't matter if he wins or loses. He's so charismatic that he's going to make whoever he's facing look good. He's going to look good in going through the match. I mean, yeah, is he going to eat a lot of pins? Yeah, but that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, exactly. All right.
oof.
I don't want
pick.
to spend any time on Tony Storm. Let's just skip it.
You don't want to talk about her gout?
Oh God, no! I
well,
definitely.
we can talk about how RJ City was pretending he didn't want to take her shoes off.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think RJ City likes women.
Oh, is he gay?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the guy.
Anybody out there know?
Someone looked it up.
Well, trust me.
Men or women, and it says he doesn't want to say.
Okay.
His money this week. We didn't see him just once. We saw him freaking twice. Okay, let's go to our. Let's go to the first big segment that we have.
Guess what, JP?
What?
We have a first-time person on the show that
Let's
we
bring
don't
him
know all
on.
the time.
Let's bring him on. Perfect time because the champ's coming on.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Zach Kelly.
Okay, can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
I've never heard a luchador with a southern accent like that before. Yo.
I'm going to be honest.
All right, y'all.
I've never heard Zach talk in person, so that voice doesn't go with that face for me.
Take the mask off. My hair is.
Well, you've heard his promos, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I have or not.
Oh, yeah.
They're just okay. They're not great. I'm not as good as JFB, but I will be one day.
You make me watch.
Maybe.
All right, let's talk about MJF. The champ comes out. This is my notes. That cane will come into play at some point.
I didn't realize my hair was that bad.
Oh, come on, don't be such a lady.
I love the way we're going to end the year with a huge, huge match. And here's the kicker. He gives Joe his flowers that he has deserved to have got for decades. And the general wrestling populace has completely forgotten about how great Samoa Joe is. I love how he's selling how dominant he is. I love how he's selling everywhere he's wrestled, he's been dominating. Calling him the final boss. Perfect. I love MJF's gratitude. And now he gets to sing his own tune and talks about his legacy. And then the lights start flickering. Spotlights start swarming around. Next thing you know, the hooligans come out. Looks like there's going to be a beatdown, but oh no. Joe goes after him. Then there's Black. And I thought DirecTV went down.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm switching channels to make sure. Comes back up. And here comes the type. We have a tag match next week. Joe and MJF versus, I don't know who they're putting up, but why didn't Joe try to unmask at least one of them?
It's too early for that.
I know.
It's called drama, story building, JFB. Jeez.
Look, we don't want these guys to go the way of aces and eights, okay?
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Yeah, or even like the Nexus, like they had a good run. So
Well, they had a great run the first 2 weeks, and then
after Cena threw him down the well with Justin.
Alabama sending our love to Justin. We hope you get out soon.
We're gonna start
Matt Kelly, you're a bit of a superhero with this mask on. Do you think you save him?
I'm El Desperado. Yeah, I can save him.
Hell yeah! Let's start with Zach Kelly, man.
Us
Mr.
Southern.
Desperado, what did you think of the MJF promo?
Okay. He could have brought up how dominant Joe was in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
But I mean, everybody knows that. We've all seen like Joe versus Necro Butcher from Ring of Honor. We've seen Joe versus Bashi. Beautiful Ring of Honor run. I don't think enough has been said lately about his TNA run.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like what a lot of people remember the most is the Scott Steiner promo.
Yeah.
And Scott calling him saying he's large, rotund. But I thought it was a great segment. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. I've never done this before.
You're doing great.
But
Dude.
I was hoping we would see who the devil was.
Yeah.
Like, very invested in that story, like since he attacked Switchblade. I'm a huge Jay White fan. I love Switchblade. He can do no wrong with me, even when he was in Chaos. But I'm really interested in see where this is going. I know a lot of people think it's going to be Adam Cole, but Adam Cole can't wrestle, and the font on screen made it sound like they're challenging Joe and MJF next week.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, at this point, it could be anybody. I mean, when Adam Cole is on the sideline, I think that kind of just like we have to come to a conclusion as quick as possible. Let's go to GM Joe. GM Joe, your thoughts on the MJF promo, my friend?
As usual, hey puppy. Got ADD for animals. My bad.
Oh.
No, but I mean, it's MJF. He once again he cuts another marvelous promo.
Yeah,
bringing in real life stuff and just to make you feel something.
Yeah.
Like he's so good at making you feel like I could listen to him talk and I'll never get tired of it.
And read a phone book and be interesting.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, and I've already seen people on the internet be like, "Oh, why was Joe out there so quick when the Devil's Associates attacked?" Because he said last week, "I'm going to make sure you're 100%. I'm going to be your shadow."
Yeah, which is a neat little. I really like that little part they threw in there to prepare for this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Thank you.
It was a nicely fine little slide in that was brought into that. Let's go to Mr. Isaacs. Your thoughts, my friend?
I thought it was a very good promo. I like what they're doing here as well. Samoa Joe telling him, until our match, I own you. You're my property, and nobody's gonna touch you but me.
Yeah.
I thought that was good whenever he said that. So it's a good story. Good promo here from MJF. The guys with the mask that came out to attack him, they're wearing the black mask and everything. They look like the Ding Dongs, but a black version. So I'm gonna call them the Black Ding Dongs.
Oh no, this is it is After Dark.
That's hilarious.
On the video.
But so yeah, we're gonna see the Black Ding Dogs next week against MJF and Samoa Joe. So I'm curious to see how that goes. Yeah.
Now, have you ever played with the Black Ding Dongs?
I never have. Have you?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I have.
Zach Kelly, have you?
I have not
Okay.
yet.
Yeah. There's a caveat to that. Yet.
Here, download Tinder.
Oh. Did you say download Grinder?
Say what? That might work.
Give them a drink through that thing, eh?
I've never eaten culture before.
Oh, Canada Dry, your thoughts on the MJF promo?
Oh, me.
Oh, yeah.
You guys call me Aaron so much.
The Canada Dry.
You guys taking liberties with me, my name so much. You threw me off.
Hey, baby, here.
Oh, my goodness. We've waited so long for the devil and his demons to show up.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a nice little touch with the strobing lights. You're like, oh no, it's like this chaos coming off. Like, what descending into madness would be like, I guess, in maybe a play on Broadway or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed this. The promo by MJF, always top notch. Like Joe said, he always makes you feel something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that Joe just like is not really a heel.
Yeah.
Joe is that tweener guy. He can
bad.
go either way.
Mhm.
And he's like, I'll go whatever way you want me to go, because he's just that flexible.
He's just a badass. That's all he is.
Yeah.
He's a badass with a wide ass. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, there needs to be. Can we capitalize on our Markova shirt with badass with a great ass? It'll be like badass with a wide ass.
We'll cut Joe in on the profits. I mean, he's got nothing to worry about. That guy's rolling in dough.
So we can't use Joe. We can't use Joe's name, so we just got to use the back of him.
That's all.
Look,
Generic
they think it's
Samoan.
my name, okay? Like, we'll get around all that legal shenanigans, okay?
Yeah, we just say Joe. We don't have to say.
I didn't say which Joe. It could be any Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, we could
Joe
design.
is the badass, but the badass with the wide ass.
We could design a shirt with GM Joe in Joe's wrestling gear, his trunks.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wait, do you want to be the badass with the wide ass?
All right, man. Mr. Kelly, as always, it's an honor and a privilege.
Thanks for calling in, Zach.
to be with you.
Zach, and
You're
you're
great, man.
welcome. Now that you're on the podcast roster, you can feel free to call in anytime, buddy.
All right,
Absolutely.
y'all have a great night. Thank you.
All right.
You
Have a
too.
good night,
Holla,
brother.
brother. All right.
Why did it take so long to bring Zach Kelly on the show?
That's a good question.
I mean, that kid's got natural talent. He should be literally every week on this podcast.
Yeah, calling in with the mask, it's a great gimmick. Do you remember how nervous we were our first podcast?
God.
Oh,
Yes, I remember
dude.
how nervous I was on my first podcast.
I was shitting bricks the first podcast I did with Liam. Like I was so like nervous and scared about it for like days leading up
And
to
now
it.
we're just like, we're sending Justin down the well.
Now it's like just turn the shit on. Let's talk.
But you know what's so weird? Like, I can get on here, talk with you guys. I can't record myself doing a promo to save my life. It's
That's
so-
crazy.
I can't do it. Like, I get nervous and like I just start stuttering over my words. I can't do it. It's so weird.
It is. All right, let's get to our next match. Match number 3, Wardlow versus AR
Oh my
Fox.
goodness! Before you continue on,
Yeah.
the anonymous GM is backstage for this match.
Oh,
Wow.
I heard.
Whoa.
All right, let's bring in the anonymous GM. Hello, anonymous GM. How are you doing?
Great, friends.
Why is
Are you Kermit?
I am the anonymous general manager of Wreckage, and as you can see, Wreckage is DTF.
Hi-oh.
Ew.
Oh.
Our anonymous GM definitely got the memo that it's after dark.
It is definitely after dark, especially with the talk of black ding dongs.
Oh.
All right, let's go to our third match. It's Wardlow versus AR Fox. Let's just be realistic. Jeremy or Mr. Isaacs, hit it with us. What does AR Fox like to say?
Candy's gotta go.
Yeah, that's right. Well, unfortunately, he wasn't. He didn't stick around long enough for even to get that line out.
AR Fox had to go.
Yeah, AR Fox got some
AR
licks
Fox
in, but you know what? This was a yawner of a match. But it lasted. I mean, it did last a lot longer than I thought it was going to last. So let's go with Canada Dry first. Canada Dry, your thoughts on the third match?
Yeah, you had AR Fox doing a couple Uranagis. Is that what they called Uranagis? Did I get it right?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, I don't know what a Uranagi is, but it sounded cool.
You're not getting the rock bottom, basically.
Yeah,
Okay,
it tastes really
Thomas,
good.
what's the one where they fly over the top of the rope? Suicida?
Yeah, Tope Suicida.
Topa Suicida.
Tope Suicida.
So, yeah, see, this is the thing. When you're being a WWE fan for all these years, you don't know these other moves. You're like, oh, he threw him, oh, he jumps over the top rope.
It's all what a maneuver.
Yes. But yeah, this was a good showing for Wardlow. You got to wonder how far AR Fox is falling down the depth chart right now when he's taking the beating from Wardlow.
Can I just say this? Justin is standing on top of AR Fox.
I'm waiting for you to do that and see little men dancing behind you, JFB.
Strike everything, jazz hands.
Let's go with the anonymous general manager. Good sir, lay it on us. What did you thought about the third match?
I didn't think much of it at all. Wardlow won and the crowd went mild.
Is our anonymous GM British?
Oh yeah,
No,
I
he
don't
sounds
know
like
what to say right now. However, it may be that my country borders on the Atlantic.
Can I just say he sounds like Heaton bought 3000 from Futurama?
You know, his co-GM is rich. He knows him, bot.
That's true. That's true.
They might have been rubbing off on him. Not rubbing him off.
Hey-o.
Oh man.
Don't speak too soon. You do not know what me and Rich do.
Sorry. I will get you some lube for Christmas.
You don't know where to send it.
That's true. Hopefully we can get a little bit closer, you know what I mean?
I would like the Canadian and other country experience.
Oh, I would love that. International incident all over, right?
They
Throw
will
in the
call
black ding dongs. We're all good,
JFB,
man.
get a hold of this show, man. Come on.
It's out of my control. I can't stop it. Oh my god. Do you have anything else you want?
And if you think we do not have fun here at All Effing Wrestling, you got another thing coming.
I don't know if you guys know what NATO is. It's NADS available to touch on.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. GM Joe, we're keeping you on. GM Joe, will you please bring some levity back to this discussion? Thoughts on the third?
Honestly, all I could think during this match was Wardlow, get a haircut. That's all I could think. That man needs a new barber,
I miss his long hair.
stylist, something.
It was horrible. Effing expert.
I'm gonna be honest. I barely paid attention to this match at all.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
knew what
was
the
just-
outcome was, so why even bother watching, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting it to be a total squish, and you know, it was what it was. Wardlow's gonna just steamroll people until the end of the year because they're gonna tease that he might be the devil. So this is what we're gonna
Okay,
see.
so I want to talk about something really quickly.
Yeah.
Dallas was hating on our term that we came up with for squash matches.
Oh, squishy squish match?
I think squish match is unique. Do you guys all hate it, or do you think it's fine?
I think it's good. I think it's unique to our program. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean, it is unique. So
Yeah.
it's got that
What do
going
you
for
think,
it.
Anonymous GM?
I enjoy anything that sounds moist.
There you go.
Hey-o.
Okay, we're going to the fourth match. Hardys and Brother Zay taking on Top Flight. That's right, Top Flight. Not one half of Top Flight. Both guys from Top Flight. And Action Andretti, here's some of my notes. So good to see Dante back. It was gruesome watching that bump again, that Dante Martin.
Oh my goodness.
And that foot just dangling.
Do you know what? This is the first time I've seen it on a big screen.
Ooh, yeah.
It's like before, it's like on your phone usually, and it doesn't look as gruesome.
I didn't watch. I still can't watch it. It's too screen. I'm like, nope, I'm good.
Only reason I could watch it now was because he's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
There was only one face I could make when this happened.
Are you making it now?
I am.
Let me finish my notes. I love having him in a trios match. It kind of keeps him limited to the amount of action he can do. These four kids. Is Michael Smith.
Wait a
Michael
second.
Smith is the anonymous GM.
I knew I heard an Alabama accent. Damn it!
That is the perfect reaction to watching Dante's ankle go sideways.
Oh,
These four kids, Zay.
You know, noob, you spoiled the Markova match for me yesterday, and now you're saying the squash match is better. You're not winning any points with me, buddy.
Yeah, he definitely is not. Brother Zay, the Dantes, Dante and Darius Martin, and actually
The Dantes.
the Dantes, they owe a debt of gratitude to Jeff Hardy. This really was a good way to kind of reintroduce Dante Martin into this. That bump,
Caleb has figured it out.
yeah, he almost figured it out. That bump that Darius took off the apron onto the floor, all I thought was, my God, these kids, these two brothers cannot win. If he actually got hurt when Dante comes back, oh, geez. But he didn't. He's all right. Dante's ankle is bionic. I'm convinced 1,000% it's a bionic leg. Zay looked incredible this entire match. He carried that match for the Hardy brothers. He looked amazing. Canada Dry goes first. Canada Dry fourth.
Well, you know, this injury is similar to what happened to me.
Yes. Yeah.
This is what happened to my ankle when I got hit by the car.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like, that's what it looked like.
Ooh.
So watching it, it's like, hey, that's what I look like from the TV. But yeah, it was entertainment. Someone was like, Action Andretti sounds like I think it was Zach. Yes, Zach said Action Andretti sounds like a 90s generation WWE wrestler.
Creator wrestler.
Yes, I think like maybe just get rid of Action and call him Andretti.
Yeah.
Like,
No, because then you got Mario Andretti.
Yeah, Mario Andretti, the Andretti car family would just.
well, that's his name.
He doesn't.
I'm sure he's got a trademark. You can't get rid of part of your name and have it lose the rights to it.
Maybe. I don't know. Anonymous GM, your thoughts on this fourth match?
I'm going to be completely honest here. I hate what has happened to the Hardys.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
I just watched a bunch of vanilla midgets run roughshod on one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
All right, GM Joe, your thoughts?
Wait, I know who the anonymous GM is.
Who is it?
Michael Smith.
Do you know the guy who's boss on Superstore?
No.
The manager?
Yeah. Glenn?
Yeah, that sounds like him.
It sounds like Glenn. It really
Yeah,
does.
Glenn from Superstore. Glenn, is that you?
His mic is muted, so.
It's probably for a good reason. GM Joe, your thoughts, my friend?
It was fine for what it was. It was a great way to reintroduce Dante. The crowd did not forget who he was because they popped for him big when their music hit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like you said, like he looks like he hasn't lost any spring in his step. The man's still jumping and flying around that ring like it's nobody's business.
Yep.
Glad to see he's back. Hopefully they both stay healthy. But other than that, like you said, like the Hardys, like they just felt like an afterthought, sadly.
Yeah.
Well, I did like how I was thinking maybe like they're getting angry. Maybe this is like leading to them like just like turning heel.
I was
maybe.
thinking this or might lead to a proper broken Hardy storyline, maybe.
Or maybe they turn on Brothers Day.
I mean, it's possible.
I mean, in all honesty, though, do we really need a broken Hardy, Matt Hardy?
No, honestly, what I want is I want them to focus on, like, over the next 6 months, like, make them serious, like, contenders and rehab them. Because I imagine the next 6 to 8 months we're getting Edge and Christian back as a team.
Yeah.
And honestly,
get
I want to see
that
Edge and
spot
Christian
where
versus the Hardys one more time.
Build them
Just
up.
out of pure nostalgia and jealousy. Like, this is what I want. So
I don't blame you. Same here. Let's go with Mr.
You know
X.
what? Losers have to retire.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, goodbye, Hardys.
double disqualification, all 4 of them gone at once.
Oh no!
All right, Mr. Expert, your thoughts.
This was a solid trios match. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I don't like the fact that the Hardys are kind of being jobbers to everybody now.
Yeah.
That kind of bothers. I mean, this is legitimately one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of hurts to see them jobbing to people every week now. But I'm with you guys. I'd like to see a proper Hardys run at least one more time.
Yeah.
I mean, put them out there, make them world title contenders, even if you don't put the titles on them. Hell, make them Ring of Honor tag team champions or something like that. You know, just give them a little bit of shine. I mean, these guys have name value. They're legends.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff Hardy individually is a legit bona fide former WWE world champion.
Yeah.
I just think they should do something a little more with them. But I digress. It was an okay match. I didn't love it. Action Andretti's name is stupid. It sucks. Him and Top Flight, like, they're pretty interchangeable. Like, the 3 of them look like they could legitimately be the same person.
Yeah.
But,
It's 3
solid
months
match.
in a trench coat.
All right, let's go to our 5th match.
Real quick, before we move on, I do want to say one thing also. Like, I sort of noticed after the 3 count, you see Matt Hardy out on the outside of the ring, like, getting angry. Like,
Yeah.
So maybe that'll lead to something, which I think we might get that'll rejuvenate him.
It could. Let's go to our 5th match. Julia Hart, TBS champion, taking on Emi Sakura. Here are some of my notes. I love the house rules that carries over from the trios to the TBS champion. I love it. Absolutely.
Is it you, Rich Southland? Not Rich Southland.
I want
It is not.
I want Emi Sakura to have a resurgence. I want her to have one final good run in AEW. I think because of Shimmer and Stardom, she never got to do in the States like she did in Japan. And I want to see her get her flowers here in the States. I want people to see what I have seen for decades, how amazing she is in the ring. Julia Hart's getting impressive every single match. Every single match, she's turning it up. She's making good moves. She's really crisp. She's really snug. She's not hurting anyone.
She just needs to learn to pull people out a little bit more on her moonsault, please.
Yes, please, because that was the big botch. We got some decent. I mean, I'm glad that we got a women's match with an actual picture-in-picture. But let's face facts. Emi Sakura carried this match. She made it a legitimately nail-biting of a match. Yeah, that was a big miss on the moonsault. I mean, obviously, Julia Hart got retained. Yeah, there were 2. Let's go with Canada Dry first. Canada Dry, your thoughts on?
Okay, as much as she kind of helped Julia Hart,
Yeah,
I find Emi Sakura just so boring in the ring. I don't find her entertaining at all.
no, you're not wrong. She's
But like, there's the plus and minus. Like, is Emi Sakura gonna help Julia Hart become a better wrestler? Probably, but should this be on TV on Dynamite?
Yeah, absolutely. Anonymous GM, your thoughts, my friend?
The last time we saw Emi Sakura, didn't she lose to Hikaru Shida in a title match?
Yes,
Why is she getting another chance?
because they have no one else to go to.
They have money. Why won't they just buy people?
Let's just say this: if the hole that Justin was in was as deep as the women's championship, he'd be chest high out of the hole, waving at everybody, going, "I think I need some help. Somebody grab
For
me."
me, that's this first match with Emi Sakura and Julia Hart.
Yeah,
Really makes me miss Chris Statlander as the champion.
yeah, but Statlander's going on to bigger, better things. We know this is going to happen.
From a character standpoint, however, Julia Hart is unmatched right now. The crowd loves her. They were into her from the moment she steps out.
Yeah.
And I have to agree with the JFNB, who gets his title shot at World's End, thanks to me.
I I love you, anonymous GM.
You didn't like him at first, but I think he's growing on you.
It is like
Uh,
there.
Three
I think
sides.
the anonymous GM should change his
See,
pick.
that was a perfect heart you just did right there.
there we
That
go.
was great. However, I
Yeah.
do love the fact, I have to agree with you. The House of Black rules for her matches is going to make this title run so much more interesting.
I agree. I agree.
Hopefully.
Let's go to GM Joe. Thoughts on the fifth match?
I was going to say that's my favorite thing about this is the house rules, because they did it last week. I forget what it was, but like this week, no submission. Like they're already more entertaining than what they did with the trios titles, where it's like, oh, Julia Hart can't be at ringside. I'm like, eh.
Yep.
So, but yeah, like other than like that messed up moonsault, like she's still getting better. Emi Sakura, she's a solid worker.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're not going to get a bad match out of Emi Sakura.
Do you think like she could work at a garage changing tires or something?
Maybe.
You think she's a solid
Probably.
worker?
She could probably be the bouncer there to keep the customers in line when they want to argue about prices.
And then maybe get them some coffee when they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mr. Expert, your job. Your turn, my friend.
This was an okay average match.
Yeah.
Like I didn't care much for it, but I mean, it's kind of a showcase match for Julia Hart, I suppose. You know, she's looking a little more like a star with her entrance and everything. And I think this is just kind of putting her in the ring with a veteran, a crafty veteran, just to kind of get her some reps, basically. Try to get her some more under her belt so that you know, she'll continue her progress into becoming a star. The moonsault thing, yeah. I mean, when she first started doing it, I'm like, look, I'm no physicist here, but like the range of motion here to do a complete 360 in the air,
yeah,
and you're like that close to the turnbuckle, it just spells disaster.
Yeah.
Like she's got to start pulling these chicks out whenever she's going to start doing the.
Did you ever watch that show, The Science of Stupid?
Yes.
No,
No, I've never heard of that.
It's really good.
I've never heard of that either. Is that a Canadian show?
It is, yeah, but
Okay.
it does stream. It does stream in America.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
it
say,
just talks about how people are stupid when you could say logic with
like,
that.
it's either a Canadian show or it's a really old show.
It's not that old. It's not that old. It's only a few years old.
But she's got to learn to start pulling people out more towards the middle when she hits a moonsault. I don't know if she's not confident in her ability to do a backflip at a distance. I don't know, but if that's the
Could be,
case,
yeah,
she needs
that's
to
a
quit
good point.
doing the
That's a valid
moonsault.
point.
She only has
It
to pull
could
her out
be.
like has to pull out like a foot more, and she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be that her pullout game is weak.
It could be that too. That's a valid point too.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, you
Hey-o.
guys. I have a wreckage to run, so I must leave. But thank you for having me on, and AFW look forward to more in the future.
Oh.
Thank you, Michael Smith. Glad to see you, buddy.
See
Yes,
you
Michael
later,
Smith, have a
Anonymous
good
GM.
night.
Oh my god! This
I
thing
love the
is off
anonymous
the
GM.
rails.
Now people can doubt me about who my next, like, obviously he's going to be no Dallas, but
Yeah.
after seeing him on the show, how could you doubt my choice?
You did a good job.
If he keeps up with those innuendos,
Yeah.
I
Oh.
mean,
Yo.
we're golden.
All right, let's go backstage with TJ Hooker, and Mariah May is backstage, brags about her time at Stardom, goes to talk to Tony Khan. Next, let's go to
Wait, real quick. Like, I think we have to go back to this. Like, is RJ City into ladies or not? Like, is he acting? Because like she was putting the moves on him hard in this segment, and he was Mr. Oblivious.
just saying.
I think that's the idea, is to just be like androgynous.
Yes.
Maybe, I don't know.
All right, let's go to Christian. Comes out, and he brings security. I say security, I use that term loosely because here's what I wrote in my notes. The security guards couldn't protect air from being breathed in. These are the worst security guards I've ever seen in my entire life. But one standing out. One that had the chiseled good looks of one of our hosts. a guy who goes by the name of Canada Dry. He looked just like him, the one on the very far right. I'm going to get a picture.
How did I get back here just in time for the show?
I know. You did a good job.
Superpowers.
You look fabulous. You look like you were ready to knock some teeth out.
Oh, yeah. Adam Copeland is lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky
Yeah. Very lucky.
that I was asked to leave the ring.
Yeah. Now, of course, Edge comes out, or Adam Copeland, sorry. He comes out. Christian removes the security and says that they won't make it to Montreal because he's sorry. Then he goes reminiscing, reflecting, soul searching off this road trip that he took based off of Adam Copeland's promo on the previous episode of Collision, and goes into this reminiscing about family, about his mom and his dad being Edge's dad. And you think, he asks, can we be a tag team? Can we become the great, because we are the greatest tag team of all time, which I went, really?
Yeah.
But they
You're allowed to think your team is the best. Come on.
it's legitimate. I mean, they have to be in the talk, but they didn't make our list on our All Effing Wrestling show. But I digress. Anyways, so just when there seems to be a torn, Adam Copeland maybe might extend a hand of gratitude and join forces with Christian. Oh no, Christian tries to go for the belt. He gives him the low blow. He says, you will sit up and you will look at me, and then proceeded to call him he basically said, you are one stupid mother. That's it right there. So
Was it you who did it, or was it JP who censored?
it was me.
Okay, I was like, that was good timing if you did that.
Except it didn't actually censor on
Yeah.
the air.
No.
Yeah, they just censored the fans afterwards. It's
I don't think they were ready for it. They're like, oh, shit.
It makes me think someone's paying an FCC fine and it's
Somebody
not.
screwed that one up. Yep.
You go first. Your thoughts on the Christian promo?
Who'd you say, me?
No, Canada Dry goes first.
Oh, sorry. I go by Aaron now. No, just kidding. This whole thing was amazing. I loved this walk down memory lane, and I loved watching Edge's face get softer and softer.
Yep.
Until he's like, oh my goodness, my mother.
Yeah.
My mother would love this. And then just nailed him in the balls. It was great. To me, this segment, yes. It was that damn good.
It's fireworks, baby.
It was fireworks.
Let's go to GM Joe. GM Joe, your thoughts, my friend.
So I said this in our group chat. Christian is just a manipulative I don't know if I want to say the word to cause you, but I love it. He is so conniving and manipulative. Like, you could just see it on his face during that whole promo. It's like, you don't mean a word you're saying. But he's just so good at it. I loved it.
Yep.
But Adam Copeland's selling of it. Like, you could just see the hurt and the confusion on his face. Like, these guys have known each other for so long. Clearly, they're best of friends for forever.
Yeah.
Like, just the selling, like the act. You could tell Edge is actually Adam Copeland is taking some acting lessons from his time with the Vikings and all that.
Yeah.
He's just so good.
Yep.
And I can't wait for next Wednesday when we get to see those two in a match finally.
Yeah. I can't wait till they hook up finally. Effing expert, your thoughts, my friend.
Amazing promo, amazing storytelling. Christian is just the absolute best.
Amazing.
He's the best.
Are we setting this off by us saying amazing now?
I guess so. I don't know. But he was absolutely amazing. I love this. I thought it was funny how I don't know if you guys picked up on this or not, but when Christian went to hit him with the title belt, Adam Copeland had kind of like mistakenly looked away for a second, so he didn't see it. So Christian made sure to yell out as he was swinging the belt to get his attention, so he knew to react to it. Kind of a little veteran verbal cue there, but
oh, you're gonna screw it up.
got the nut shot and everything. It was brilliant. This was a brilliant promo. Anytime Christian touches the mic now, it's just absolute gold.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to our sixth and final match. It's the main event. It's Jay White versus Swerve Strickland. Here are some of my notes really quickly. This is how every main event should be every week on Dynamite. At some point, Swerve is going to have to ditch Mogul Embassy, and he's going to have to ditch Prince Nana. I know that's a hot take.
Not soon, not now, but not soon, but eventually.
Eventually, yeah. When he eventually becomes closer to being the world champion, he needs.
Well, his face, yeah.
True, yeah.
I think he's going to have to be. I don't think this crowd isn't going to let him remain a heel.
No, not at all.
Everyone loves Swerve so much. Like he breaks into Hangman's house and they
I mean, the shame of this match is it was only going to last 20 minutes. Swerve gets the win. He ties Moxley in the Gold League, the gold side of the tournament bracket for 6 points. Canada Dry goes first. Your thoughts on the match, my friend?
Whose house?
Swerve's house.
I love this saying so much. Swerve is officially my favorite AEW wrestler.
Look, you got the fireworks.
I love this. I love this thing about your computer.
Whoa!
Everything. I got a laser show now. Like I feel like I got superpowers for on JFB's screen.
JFB's traveled back to the mid 2010s in the golden era of the EDM, baby.
Oh yeah. But yeah, this match was great. I thought if Jay White won, it would be a fatal error.
Yeah.
Because I think Swerve needs that. Just keep rolling. And I think Jay White can afford the loss.
Yeah.
This is his second loss in AEW. He's going to win the very next one. So I don't think it hurts him at all. But it makes Swerve this much bigger.
Yep, absolutely. GM Joe.
My only complaint is like, I would have loved for this to have been the final to decide who goes.
Yeah.
To face the other black winner. But obviously Moxley's going to be involved in that, and I get that. It's Moxley. He's earned that right to have that.
Yeah.
But this match was amazing.
Yep.
Like, I knew when this was a match announced that this was going to be match of the night. Like, there's no way anyone is competing with these two.
Yeah.
Jay White as just that snively little heel. Freaking Swerve, whether he likes it or not, is the baby face of all baby faces. That man is Teflon. He is untouchable right now.
Do you know what, GM Joe? I'm excited. Excited for Collision After Dark.
Yeah.
We haven't done it in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. And we should have some really good matches to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go to the expert.
Wow, what a great main event. What a great match. I mean, Swerve is quickly, Swerve is my favorite wrestler to watch right now.
Yeah.
Promo-wise, in the ring, he is absolutely magnificent. Jay White is an A-plus wrestler as well.
Yep.
Love the guy. This was a great match.
Yep.
And I have no complaints about it at all. I'm glad Swerve won. I think Swerve's going to win this whole thing still. And
I got a feeling about him. I
Yeah.
want him to win it. I don't care. Bryan Danielson, take a back seat.
Yep. I think Swerve needs it. I think it'll elevate him if he wins this.
Yeah, I know Danielson strikes me as the guy who's going to be like, let's put over Swerve. Like, Danielson is in it for the best of the company, not for himself.
I love that about Danielson.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a hot take. Here it is. Swerve is not going to win this tournament. Here's the reason why. Swerve is on a path to win the world championship.
That's a good point, too.
Yeah.
The Ring of Honor World Championship is fine, but not for Swerve. Not right now. Not when you're getting him built to a point where he's ready to be the first black world's heavyweight champion in AEW. It's just not time.
Yes, but is it time for him? Like, he could carry that for a while.
I think he could be I think he could be the inaugural Triple Crown winner. I think
and then the world champion.
the world title
Because it's just building up bigger and bigger, right?
I mean, honestly, I think it all depends on is MJF legitimately hurt? Because Alex was telling me he heard a rumor he may need surgery and be out 6 to 9 months.
That's right. Yeah.
So if that's the case, then I say no. Maybe whatever you're going to do, I don't care. Let Swerve get this title because he's the hot guy right now. And Tony Khan has shown a propensity to not go with the hot guy.
Yeah.
No one does for some reason in modern wrestling. Look at Triple H over in WWE.
Yeah.
It needs to be built up a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right, so we are at the point now, ladies and gentlemen, where we give our flowers. And, of course, that means ranking, number of bells, 1 to 5. Also, your favorite match and favorite segment. We're going to go Canada Dry first. Canada Dry. Lay it on us, brother.
My favorite match of the night is Swerve Strickland versus Jay White. And I think everyone's going to pick this. But my favorite segment, oh, my goodness, I hate to not make it the devil segment, but I got to go with Christian and Adam Copeland because that was so good.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give this show 4.21 stars.
Okay.
I mean, I hate to sound like a broken record, but match of the night is the main event. Promo of the night is the last promo with Adam Copeland and Christian. I mean, they're literally probably the two best things of wrestling we'll see all week.
Yeah. Okay.
Quite possible. And I'm giving this, I'm going to do 4.25. Like,
you just want to go a little bit higher.
Yeah, I told you guys before this started. This wrestling show is exactly what I needed after watching Monday Night Raw.
Oh, it did exactly. It hit the spot. It hit the spot.
On a big one, Mr. Expert. Your summation, my friend.
These two guys stole my thunder, man. Match of the night's the main event. Promo of the night, segment of the night is Christian Cage and Adam Copeland.
But your chance to give the thunder is your rating.
Well, my rating for this one is going to be 3.75 bells.
Okay.
And he's hard to please, so that's fair.
No, that's a good rating coming from the expert.
That is a high rating from me.
That's gold medal status right there, yo. All right.
Yeah.
Match of the night is the main event. Swerve Strickland put on a show, showed us why it's his house and no one else's. Now, segment, I'm going MJF. Don't get me wrong. I just want to be different.
That's fair.
I just want to be different.
Look,
That's a great segment.
That segment deserves its flowers too.
Yeah, I only slightly went over to Adam and Christian with this one.
Yeah. You know, I mean, he gave props to Joe when Joe should have had these props decades ago.
Yeah.
I'm going 4.5 bells. This was an amazing show from start to finish. It filled my wrestling heart and filled my passion bucket like no other. So what's our cumulative score there, GM Joe?
Our average is 4.1775. Great year, by the way, might I say.
1470? What is it?
1775.
4.1775.
4.1775. Look, something about me. 1775. Birthday to the Marine Corps. You gotta love it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
All right, guys, we're at the end of our show, which means I got to pitch a whole bunch of stuff. Really,
wait. Before you get this, I want JFB to do the Just Fighting speech at the end, just so you know.
I'll do it. All right. So here it is. You want to support us? Multiple ways to do it. You can send us through PayPal, BigShinyMatrix@hotmail.com. You can go to YouTube and do a tier. You can make a comment and throw in a buck or two. Anything that you want to give goes directly to us, in which we use to go get guests for all of our shows. Now, if you want to support the show by showing everybody who you are and what you do, you get one of these. It's a t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen, a t-shirt that says Effin' Wrestling or Wreckage. Heck, we got a whole buttload of shirts. In fact, some people have accused us of being a t-shirt company that happens to have a few podcasts. But you can go with the All Effin' Wrestling shirt. You can go with the Middle Fingers by Natalia Markova. You can do the Sharpshooter Action, the Hot Wheels shirt, which is...
I just ordered this from the Black Friday sale. I'm excited.
So all you need to do is go to prowrestlingtees.com/Effin' Wrestling. Now, if you really want to support someone that means the world to us, Adrian Adonis. The Flower Shop. We're giving him his flowers, and you can give him his flowers too by wearing his t-shirt at ProWrestlingTees.com/Adrian Adonis, where you can get all of your Adrian Adonis gear. On behalf of Canada Dry, GM Joe, and the FN Expert, I am the JFB. And in a time of giving and a time of celebration, the holidays can be really tough on a lot of people. Depression, anxiety. I have a friend who I work with on a film set that's going through a lot of stuff right now. And the words that I gave him and the words of encouragement is, I'm here for you. You have my cell phone number. You know how to get a hold of me. You can come hang out with me anytime, anywhere you need to talk. Call me, message me, Facebook message me. I go to the same for everybody in the world today, in our AFW world. Those who know me know my phone number, but those who don't know my phone number know my Facebook account. Message me. I know these are tough times. We lose family. They're not there for the holidays. But you know what? And I told my friend Ant, always do what you need to do and just keep fighting. Hit it.
This has been an effing worldwide media production. You can find us on all social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and others. Head over to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/effing wrestling. And while you're there, click like and subscribe. Want some swag? Head to our store at ProWrestlingTees.com/effing wrestling. You can find all these links and much more at our awesome website, effingwrestling.com. As the JFB always says, you can book it.